What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at small forward. Now here's Booker to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Now Paul, outside Booker. Shoots a fadeaway. Buries it from three.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. But still, he got his timing down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Paul. On the wing, Durant. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. And stolen by Edwards. Right side Conley. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he gets that one.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Outside Booker. On the take, outside Durant. And the Suns get another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Edwards against Booker. They get the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
From deep, Conley. Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
The rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
CP3 so good at initiating contact and just irritating the defense.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Booker fires from way outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Kindly plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And that one's good. Paul.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Ayton with a screen. And stolen by Gobert. Paul against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Booker finds Ayton. Now here's Booker. Let's go with a three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Here's Okogie. 4 seconds left. And that one's good. Paul's got 6.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
1 quarter in the books. And it's... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Count that one.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
For 3, Booker. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Edwards against Paul. Shot is good by Edwards. He's got 9.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Paul finds Booker. Durant with a screen on Conley. Here's Booker. And he converts the layup.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Minnesota in the lead. We're about a minute and a half into the 2nd quarter now. From deep, Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Durant going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 7 points.
So question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
Conley on the attack. Here's Towns. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Durant with a screen on Conley. Booker, the pass to Durant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Durant. The kick out to Paul. Back to Durant. Outside Paul. Beyond the arc. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Conley with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020. They are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Now, that's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his favorite spots at will.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Paul. A minute 6 left in the first half of this one. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Conley against Paul. Outside McDaniels. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns leading. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Towns. And that's an intentional foul. First one falls for him. And so Towns nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the first half comes to an end.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 26, the Suns 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Anderson with a screen on Booker. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Phoenix calls timeout. Phoenix is shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Picked up by Baisley. And here's Payne outside. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves trail. From deep. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Oh, they pick off the pass. Second half getting started. About a minute played. In transition, here come the Suns. Baisley misses. Pass to Noel. Anderson with a screen on Warren. Back to Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Reed a screen on Ross. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Payne, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Anderson with a screen on Ross. Down low. Pass to Reed. Reed sets a screen. This for the tie. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got 5.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Ross for 3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Ross. Kicks it out to Anderson. For the lead. It's hauled in by Landale.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Baisley, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Anderson.
You wonder what it's going to be like when Baisley puts everything together. Such a tough cover.
That free throw misses. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Here's Alexander Walker. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Back to Reed from outside the arc. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. To the paint. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Payne. Pass to Baisley. Jacks up a 3. Prince grabs the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Up top Payne. Pass to Baisley. Here's Landale. Reed defending. And Landale gets it to go.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. For 3, Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Okogie. Now Durant. Off target from outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Phoenix is shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Outside Booker. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Back to Towns. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Booker against McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Ooh, Durant with a steal. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Screen by Durant. Looking to get it going. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Paul against Edwards. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And we might be in for a special night. KD getting it going offensively.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Edwards for 3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Okogie on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Towns. And here's McDaniels. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Okogie. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Booker. Fade away. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side Edwards. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Edwards against Paul. Ayton with a screen. Durant, pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Ayton with a screen. Paul for 3. And the Suns miss again. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Conley with the ball. Durant covering. And Gobert with the stuff.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Screen by Durant. For three, Booker. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up and out.
Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. He can't hit that time. Outside Durant. It's off. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had.
they love to face and play against.
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward spot. Here's Westbrook. Here's George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Good on the shot.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard looking around. There's the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Wow, with that strength, if Kawhi wants to drive it, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Westbrook against Paul. Now the pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on George for three. Booker, and the three ball is good.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Outside Westbrook. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. In the corner, it's Morris. Great open look there.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Booker dishes to Ayton. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Buries it from three-point range.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
Now here's Booker. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Just 4 to shoot. KD passes to Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Ayton's got 5 now.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
Morris, left side. Outside Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. Morris outside. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Ball against Westbrook. Paul outside. Durant sets a screen for Paul. To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George. and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
From 18 feet away, and there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. He has 7.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock. You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Westbrook against KD. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Look at the power from KD. It's just enough to get past the contact and finish.
Left side, Westbrook. Leonard kicks to Morris. Here's George. Off the left rim and out. Booker outside. Durant sets a screen for Booker. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the Bucks.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
The shot's good from Paul.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Morris, no good. Suns leading by 5. Booker in the corner. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Fader on the way. That one off the back iron and out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
The kick out to Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. And again, no good by the Clippers. Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Ayton finds Durant. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Westbrook. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Okogie. And Morris comes over to help for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 9. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
KD dishes to Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Ayton.
Russell Westbrook draws a whistle here. Defenders get frantic around him, not sure which way he's going next.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Paul with the ball. George picks him up, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
This team leans on Durant to score often. He knows his role well.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker, no good. Clippers trail by 9. And Westbrook, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Booker looking around. And it's sent back by Leonard.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 4-point Suns lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The drive by Booker. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
Paul, there's the dish to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 9.
Attacking the defense with the pad.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the Myst, one of Ayton's specialties.
Gordon with it. Now the dish to Covington. Pass to Coffey. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon, the pass to Covington. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Timeout called. The Suns. So both teams making some changes here. Here is Ross. There's the pass to Payne. Here's Landale. Can't cash in from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Passes to Highland. Back to Powell from downtown. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
On the clock. Here's Payne, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Highland. Left side, Gordon. Five to shoot. Pass to Batum. From deep. The Clippers keep it alive. There's the three. Here's Plumlee. And finally they hit one. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Highland. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Here's Gordon. And there's the pass to Powell. On the wing, Gordon. Ross with the steal. Here's Payne. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. For the tie. Landale grabs the miss. Suns leading by 3. Ross passes to Warren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
In the corner, it's Gordon. He feeds it to Batum. Clock at 6. Powell, the pass to Plumlee. And the layup's good off the glass. Plumlee's got his second basket.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Payne looking around. To the inside. Beasley passes to Ross. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Clippers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he makes the first. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Both good from the line that time. The Suns leading. And here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Landale. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5. And here's Warren for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Highland. For the lead. Drills it from outside. Highland's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Beasley. Shoots over Batum. It'll count, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
On the defensive end, you see a lot of folks.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with George on the bench, here's who Toronto hammering it in.
and the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Here's Highland, defended by Booker. Highland misses. Well, Phoenix shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Paul surveying the floor. Takes a three. Craps in the tray. Now it's a three-point Phoenix lead.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul off pick-and-roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and shoot it at an elite level.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook with it. Chris Paul covering.
Assertive play from Russell Westbrook inside, earning himself a foul off the close defense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. Outside for George. Puts up a three. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Covington. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook's showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Durant.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. Durant with the steal. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Oh, they get it back. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Out to KD. The pass to Booker. Fades back. It's hauled in by Zubac. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And it's George finishing it off.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Booker against George. And finished up by KD.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Booker against George. Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Ayton a screen on George. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Covington down low. He's guarded by Booker. Covington's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Paul outside. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's nobody you want taking a clutch shot more than Chris Paul. He loves the big moment.
Booker against George. It's good.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker, it falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Now George fires for three. Here's Leonard outside for George. Here's Zubats. He takes it in. Got it.
And they do have a foul to give.
Suns on offense.
And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Gobert. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Gobert.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. For 3, George. The rebound by the Timberwolves. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
So it's the Clippers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
George passes to Morris. Westbrook against Conley. Pass to George. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Edwards against George. Edwards can't hit. Edwards is gone 1 for 3 on the night. Conley against Leonard. Good work defensively by Towns. Towns a screen on George. Inside. Towns down low. Guarded by Morris. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Morris finds George. Westbrook outside. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Edwards, here we go.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Westbrook against Conley. And Westbrook slams it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Gobert. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
George against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
A minute and a half left in the first. Here's Towns. And it... Towns with the power finish.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Pass to Leonard. Shot from the low post is good. Leonard's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Now here's Towns. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
A high percentage shooter from the field, Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And Edwards, here we go. Towns for 3. Towns can't get that one to fall. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Here's Zubats. Leonard, left side. 2 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. That one goes. Count it. He's got 7.
You have to do more to stop the claw. It's so hard to defend on those drives.
And so it's the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the big guys in the post are outworking their opponent in effort and physicality. They just simply want it more.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. Penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Known for racking up triple doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert passes to Conley. Takes a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
George outside. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For 3, George. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Shot is good by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Westbrook looking to end the run. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's George. Here's Lip. Oh, my! Throw it down!
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Edwards outside. The offensive rebound. Outside Conley. Takes the 3. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Leonard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Edwards against George. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Out to the wing. Back to Conley. There's the three. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Alexander Walker. George defending. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Anderson with a screen on George. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by George.
And George really good at recognizing his fast break opportunities and torching the defense with his speed and athleticism in transition.
And so it's Minnesota ending the
Timberwolves, 28.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Nicholas Batum. He's out there with Robert Covington. Eric Gordon is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Gordon can't hit. Minnesota shooting 52% from the floor so far.
Love the career Eric Gordon has had. It's been outstanding, really. A Sixth Man of the Year award winner and universally known as a great teammate.
Here's Highland. Right wing. Launches it. Gordon can't hit. And Clark, how about Eric Gordon? Maybe doesn't get the praise he deserves.
No, I agree with you there. I mean, guys sometimes are underrated or undervalued despite the consistency of outstanding performance. He's been in the league 14 years and has averaged double digits during that time. And when he only started 75% of the games, that's even more remarkable.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Highland. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Anderson with a screen. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Gordon. Puts up a three. From deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Brents. Reed sets a screen to the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Batum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Anderson.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Wide open. That shot off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Gordon. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The 3. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line on Robert Covington.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Here's Highland. Pass to Gordon. Here's Highland from behind the arc. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
6 to shoot. Back to Alexander Walker. Driving to the basket, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Minnesota, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Good on the second one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
Foul to the Timberwolves.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 5, and he drives in. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Edwards against Leonard. Over Edwards. Leonard can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on George. Pass to Towns. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Leonard against Edwards. And yep, it's good.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 4. Connects from downtown.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Westbrook finds George. Leonard right side. Back to George. Fades away. Shot by Leonard, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Westbrook kicks it to George. Zubac's inside. He's against Gobert. Leonard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The kick out to Conley. This one for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Outside Conley. The 3 ball. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. For 3, George. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. Towns a screen on Morris. McDaniels passes to Towns. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Leonard for 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Leonard. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
That one's no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The 3, Conley. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-6 run.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to George. Over Edwards. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh, didn't think that was going in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
heritage. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one spot.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Misses off the left iron.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lean. And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Here's Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Booker outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul, but stays cool, knocks down the shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Gobert with a screen on Paul and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul kicks to Durant. He doesn't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Right side, Conley. For the 3. The shot will not fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Gobert. Towns in the corner. Outside Edwards. And finished off by McDaniel.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 7.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, hitting consistent from deep.
The kick out to Towns. Off target from three-point range. And here's 8, and he'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Edwards. Back to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Rebound by the Suns. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Suns trail by 4. Ball looking over the floor. The pass to Okogie. It's tipped. And Phoenix turns it over again. Conley against Paul. Outside Edwards. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Poked away.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the D.
And so it's...
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. At 3 off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Booker the pass to Durant. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
And it's Towns missing. Suns trail by 4. Here's Paul. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Conley the pass to Edwards. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Towns back to Conley. Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Feeds it to Durant. Stolen by McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drive. No good from Booker.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Conley against Booker. Shoots the 3. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's Conley outside. That one, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Okogie. Edwards defending. Towns with the steal. Edwards looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The kick out to Towns. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gobert with a screen on Durant. And here's Conley outside. Another miss by Conley.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Minnesota leading by 9. Here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Timberwolves shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Noel passes to Anderson. Now Rivers. Anderson with the screen for Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota. Suns trail by 9. Beasley passes to Ross. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Payne can't hit. Timberwolves shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's the screen, stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, Dave, thank you. And time. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Reed is out there with Anderson. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 1.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now Payne. No points in the game yet for him. They swipe it. Here's Noel. Payne covering. Anderson, a screen on Warren. Back to Reed. The tray. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Payne looking around. Goes back up. Landale misses. Timberwolves leading by 9. Prince outside. Anderson the screen. Fires the 3. Taurean Prince, and that's good. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Warren. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Phoenix. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Payne. And stolen by Prince. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says Huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Suns trail by 18. Ball outside, into the lane. Here's Ayton. Will it go? And he lays it up and in.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Conley kicks to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Back to McDaniel. And another three for Minnesota.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
KD with it. Now defended by Gobert. Passes it to Okogie. Booker looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Towns with the steal. Here's the break. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it again. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Suns trail by 18. And here is Paul. Here's Okogie to the paint. Here's Ayton over Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves leading by 17. Outside Edwards. Out to Conley. Towns the screen. The three. Conley's shot is off.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. Booker's got 16 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that 3-point answer.
It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Suns trail by 17. Booker outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley with the three, drills the three-pointer.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
There's the triple. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Back to Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. Stolen by Conley. They get a hand on it. Down low. Here's Edwards to the right side. Conley surveying the D.
Right here.
Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
For 3, Booker makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Booker against Conley. Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. The kick out to Towns. Three-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 21. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Towns against Durant. The offensive rebound, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels buries the long-range jumper.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Towns, a screen on Paul. The kick out to Towns. Another miss by Towns. For 3, Booker off on that one. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd with, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Booker can't get it to go. Booker against Leonard. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker from the arc. Paul George pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Zubac high post. Here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Four on the clock. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Here's Booker. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard, kicks it to George. On target from range. George has got 6. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor doors.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Okogie. Here's a 3 from Paul. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Leonard finds Westbrook. With the drive. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws incoming.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
With the fadeaway. Booker can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the
Booker against Westbrook. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Durant with it. Guarded now by Morris. Booker against George. Pass to Okogie. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Now Durant. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Leonard up top. Shoots over Ayton. Puts it up. And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Booker fires from way outside. Paul against Leonard. Denied by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Booker can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For three, George. Okogie pulls down the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Clippers on D. Right side, Paul. Oh, deflected. Oh, George with a steal.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And it's Paul off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Here's Westbrook. And stolen by Paul. Up top, Durant. Leonard defending. Booker's shot is good.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Here's Westbrook. Book it off the crossover.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Booker against George. Left side, Durant. And it's rejected. George against Booker. Westbrook with it. Pass to Morris. For three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. George against Booker. To the inside. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And stolen by Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Morris. Out to Leonard. 3 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low. Outside for Booker. Ayton, the screen on Morris. For 3, Booker fires in the triple. Booker's got 11 points.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Fires from deep. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Oh, George with a steal. To the middle. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Here's Booker. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Zubats. George outside. Buries it down low. He's got 10.
Paul George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic.
Durant for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Outside Paul. Durant with a screen on Zubats. And that one's good. Paul's got his second basket.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Both good from the line that time.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Here's Baisley, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morris for 3. And the Clippers miss again. And here's Payne. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And it's the Clippers on the break. And finished off by Westbrook.
How about the instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end? Gives his teammate an easy chance there.
From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Thanks, Allie. After.
19. The Clippers, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point. The drive by Ross. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Nikola Batum.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Highland. Out to Covington. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Gordon. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Outside Warren. Gordon with a steal. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Kicks it out to Warren. And stolen by Covington.
Jock Landale. First personal foul. First team foul.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Out to Covington. Left block shot on the way. Got it.
Wow, Mr. Covington letting you know he can put it on the deck and get to the cup. That is nicely done.
And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when a shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Clock at 6. Pass to Landale. And it's stolen by Plumlee. It's Covington on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Here's Highland. Gordon with a screen on Ross. Back to Gordon. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the Suns call time here.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns Dancers.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
On the wing, Durant. Ayton, a screen on Batum. Outside Durant. Up top, Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Paul passes to Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got this second bucket.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Booker against Gordon. The 3 is up. And they get it back. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's Kevin Durant, his height, his reach, and his activity on the offensive window. That's easy money for him.
Out to Covington. 4-3. Here's Highland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Tries again. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than that. Give Kevin Durant that interior look, and he will score it.
Batum outside. He can't get that one to fall. Ayton with the defensive effort. Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Gordon. Up top, Ayton. On the wing, Durant. For the lead. Outside for Booker. There's the triple. Here's Ayton. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Substitution on the court.
Now Leonard. 1 second left. Buries the jump shot. Leonard's got 6.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
The third quarter comes to a close.
28.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The three, Durant. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers in the lead. Inside, here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Booker for three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And a nice finish on the layup.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
From downtown. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Leonard. Here's the three. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Tries to save it. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Durant against George. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jumper. He shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. A nice shot by Zubac. Now here's Paul. Right side Durant. And stolen by Leonard. Here's George. Driving inside. And George with the jam.
Some nights as a defender, you just shake your head because Paul George uses his outstanding reach to get through the defense.
Come get it, come get it.
Paul against Westbrook. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Paul George simply stated as playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
Outside for Booker. There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Westbrook against Booker. Pass to Paul. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Booker.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Clippers.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Leonard against Durant. Now here's Leonard. The D's right on him. And that one's good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Clippers ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. Westbrook with it. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Clippers ball. At the line for the Clippers.
And the technical free throw is good.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.